hopefully learned a few things in the conversations afterwards. You know, after a loss, you always got to like talk it out with your friends. You know, like, oh, you know, look out for this, look out for that. So it'll definitely be a different story the second time, and it's also best of 5, so you got a little bit more time.
Yeah, you have more room to. You got a little bit more room for error right now. We'll be seeing that one a little bit later on. Let's talk about Pelca and I almost said Nuggets. Pelca and Luxa.
Yeah. So Ike versus Snake. We've already talked about it a little bit, but it looks like Luxa is repping his bros in northern New England plus Rhode Island. They're a little buddy over there. I know that they were, part of why Ocean State Jablock was such a vibe is because a lot of northern New England showed up and a lot of Rhode Island showed up, and they like mesh well together. So he's playing for them, which is really cool to see.
I'm so upset I couldn't go to that. I was away in New Hampshire, like middle of New Hampshire, for vacation. It was like a week-long vacation. I needed it from work, and like I could have gone down the same day, but that's like a 4.5-hour drive after I'd already been away.
You made the right decision for sure.
Well, but you were so like the thing is, I was still watching Jablock the entire time while I was at home. So it's not like I'm sad I couldn't go.
You didn't miss anything.
I mean, if they run it again, hopefully. I almost saw Young. Give like
no.
This is not Robert. This is not Kevin.
This is Luxa versus Pelca. This is our last set of the day, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
So let's see if it ends off with a bang. Snake versus Ike. So one thing to notice is that Luxa does have great range with this character, and once he gets an opening, he's able to convert it very strongly. One of the few characters that can threaten like edge guards on, threaten high and low on Snake.
100%. It's going to be a big test of patience for both players. Pelca has to make sure he plays patient so he doesn't take random hits from Luxa, especially ones where the grenade is not activating, because you want to take those trades if you trade with the grenades. And if you're Luxa, you got to be careful. You cannot take those trades, and on top of the fact, you're dealing with a character who has so many projectiles, and it's so hard to get off the ledge.
Yeah, for sure. But Luxa doing a great job of avoiding them so far. I think that was the first grenade that he got hit by, and that came 45 seconds in a match. You cannot say that for most people who play against Pelca. So incredible job of just maneuvering around it, catching. We've seen a lot of catches. He's thrown him back. He's avoiding it very masterfully. So definitely knows what he is doing in this matchup so far.
Absolutely, and let's see what happens. It's still game number 1, obviously. Winner's going to be moving on into top 6 of the loser side bracket. Trying to find that up special. I almost said up special. Up air into that forward tilt on the frame trap right now. Luxa with the position, but gets back on stage if you're Pelca.
Yeah, and it's corner situation here for Pelca, trying to just, throw out the explosions in the corner that threaten so much space. Like, the closer you are to the ledge, the more space that you can threaten with those grenades, and Pelca doing a great job of doing it, baiting Luxa to try to, force his way out of the corner and getting the punish there, but finds his way out, and now has a ledge guard situation of his own.
It's kind of crazy that both characters are still on this field. Oh my god, the Cypher, I thought it was almost going to get KO maybe.
The Cypher catches everyone off guard. Like, even the most experienced players against Snake always get hit by that at least once in the set.
Okay, I was about to say that might not KO, but across the stage with that amount of rage, 100%. 199, we could be seeing a 200% stock here, and it's only the first stock for Luxa.
And this is what I was talking about before the game, is that Ike is one of the few characters that can go toe-to-toe with the trades with Snake because of that big weight and because it is so hard to find those KOs. But Pelca's a great player, wasn't able to find the stock there. I don't imagine that another stock is going to lead to 200% in this set. But I could be wrong. Oh my god! You are dead with that up smash!
Up smash covers so much of a wide range, and Pelca didn't have the momentum necessarily to get out of it. You can't air dodge because he plucked a grenade. So it was almost checkmate from that situation. Luxa with the great kill.
Yeah, I was like surprised that Pelca didn't air dodge after that, but he just kind of waited until you landed and then you were dead. That was an impressive high-risk, high-reward option that Luxa chose to do in that situation. Now he's a huge lead.
And like, what are you going to do? Like, oh, you're charging the up smash, you get hit. You're not in a situation where you're going to die. He's only at 86% now. He was only at like 40.
Yeah. Incredible to just know where to position yourself to get those kinds of openings and convert on it. But we've seen Pelca answer back immediately with that up air.
That up special ether is always so strong as an option to retreat yourself back to the ledge to get that invulnerability. But Pelca recognizing that because Ike has a bottom hitbox, you can go for the up tilt and counteract it.
Yeah, he's one of the few characters in the game that has a really, really good option of dealing with it. Some characters have good options that like will reset the ledge situation, but not ones that kill like Pelca and that get the KO like Luxa to take game number 1.
Yeah, as we see the forward tilt being able to get the KO at the ledge, one of the strongest moves that does so much kill power as a slow startup, but it pays dividends when you're able to get the hit, as we see the replay.
Yeah, we're going to see it again right here. The corner situations are so tough for Pelca. Almost had to force himself in the corner because Luxa was covering to go inside with that down tilt, had to go into the corner, and because Luxa is so good in those corner situations, was just like, F tilt.
Yeah.
And you're dead.
Well, it was a conditioning because Pelca was holding shield on a previous back air attempt that we saw. Luxa decided to go for empty hop tomahawk forward tilt to catch Pelca trying to drop the shield.
Yeah, very good catch by you right there. I like that.
I'm goated sometimes.
You know, sometimes, only sometimes.
Sometimes.
All right. Oh, the mistech situation there. And Pelca's already put on 96% in the first 15 seconds of the game.
That's an early lead. That's what you want to see, especially if you're Pelca. You're able to get that stock a little bit earlier. But right now, Luxa is trying to answer back, trying to catch him outside, but you're never really going to be able to catch Pelca with the Cypher.
Yeah, but able to catch Pelca with the down tilt. Oh, tried to get a forward tilt again, similar to game number 1, how he ended it. Oh my god, getting a great defensive read there. Just Luxa holding advantage so well right now.
Let's see what happens right now. Both players are at a decently high percent. The kill options are going to be in your favor right now. On Smashville, you want to KO on the sides rather than the top. So that does hurt Pelca a little bit, but it's still good in some situations.
Yeah, still good in some situations. But I think the main situation right now for Pelca is that you're so close when you're on stage, and you're constantly forcing your opponent to deal with the trades, and you have that little bit of home. You know, that's a home for Snake under the platform in the middle of this stage.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what happens here on the second stock. Again, Luxa is only up 1-0 in the set. We could be seeing Pelca bring it back.
Yeah, we could be seeing him bring it back. I just had a flash of when they played at Prodigy Classic, and we were all ridiculing the Smashville pick, and then Luxa just won on it. It was crazy.
Okay, question for you. How long ago was that Prodigy Classic? I think it was May?
Ago. Yeah, May, middle of May.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to see like how long it was ago since they played, so it could be like it was like back in March or whatever.
They could have played since then. I was just the last time I saw them play.
Probably like the biggest monthly they paid at, I think.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, I mean, I feel like Smashville is traditionally one of Snake's best stages. Like any Snake main will tell you, do not take me to Smashville. Are you dumb? But Luxa does it and makes it work somehow. I don't know how he does it. He's built different.
Well, it's also because this character is really good on the stage. You have the center platform to extend your combos with the Ike's aerials.
Yeah, for sure. But he's stuck in the corner right now. I feel like Luxa has been getting the win in most corner situations so far, which I feel like Pelca is like one adjustment away from just being able to convert on it. And we saw it right there that he wasn't able to get him going out of the corner, but as soon as he tried to reversal the situation, he got him. So great stuff there to even out the stocks, 10% in it. Dead even game.
Yeah, we saw Luxa be able to take the trade on a grade A, but you'll definitely take the stock, especially when you could bring it down to 1 stock apiece. Taking a lot of damage from the grenades here. Pelca able to answer back even after losing that stock. Luxa has to answer back now.
Yeah, for sure. All right, the grenade getting thrown at Luxa. I think he grabbed another one, and Pelca recognized that, tried to get a combo off of it, but Luxa just naring out of it. Oh my god, so many grenade interactions so far. Ooh. Going for another smash attack read on the platform. You're crazy.
Okay, the trades are coming through, but it's not working in the favor of Pelca. Luxa has the stage advantage. We could be seeing a down air spike with a Cypher extension, but it's not going to work out that time. Luxa trying to find an option. Cypher going to get broken. Pelca back on stage, trying to get the center stage, and an up air is definitely going to be doing it. Luxa surprisingly taking a 2-0 lead against Pelca.
Yeah, Luxa going up 2-0, and it's been close though. You know, each game has been, like sometimes in sets between two players who are so close in skill level, each game can kind of be misleading because you're like, oh, Luxa won 2 games in a row. Like if you just looked at it, you were like, oh, Luxa won 2 games in a row. Luxa will win the set. But it's like actually both games were kind of down to the wire, so Pelca's still in this.
Yep, absolutely. Let's see game 3 and see if it's any different. I do know what stage they're going to.
It was back to Smashville, I think.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Nope, I lied.
Oh, Battlefield, interesting.
Yeah, this is Smashville. No, I'm gaslighting the viewers.
Jesus Christ.
All right, yeah, Battlefield. This is interesting. So, it makes sense for both characters again. You can put the C4 on the platforms, which is something that Luxa will have to deal with in neutral. But you also have big blast zones that both of these characters can survive on, and platforms they can convert combos on. So it makes a lot of sense for both of them.
I think this matchup is coming down to you can take the trades, but you really need to establish yourself in center stage. You cannot take these openings because you're getting opened while in center stage, and you're getting juggled by Luxa, and that's his bread and butter.
Yeah, that is the thing, is that like Pelca does not want to put himself above Luxa, but it's just like almost impossible to avoid those situations. But even like when he's like in the horizontal game too, it's not great for him either. So he's really just got to get like, you know, try to bring it back to neutral, because that's where it feels like he does the best. And I think he died from a grenade in the blast zone there, if I'm not mistaken.
It seemed like it did.
Yeah. A little bit hard with the graphic, but you know, I trust that was what happened.
Down tilt. Not down tilt. Down throw into forward tilt. Going to be picking up the KO at the ledge. I thought it was a little bit low percent, but I guess it was enough to get the guaranteed KO. No Cypher extension hitbox on the down air to get the spike on that time. 34% only on Pelca so far, so solid even game. Maybe the stage is a good pick.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like stage is just like so hard to base like whether or not it's going to be a good in this matchup. It's just like who is going to get that one conversion off the platforms. I feel like it's going to make or break if this stage is a good choice, you know, in the long run. But yeah, even so far, great conversion off the grenade to get it back to even. And we're seeing when Pelca is playing in neutral, he feels very comfortable, but as soon as Luxa gets that advantage state, he's so good at holding it.
Yeah, it's tough to see for Luxa right now. He's taking so much damage, but let's see if this opening is going to matter. Up tilt coming through at a high percent against Luxa. Pelca taking that stock and now trying to mount this comeback. 89% is not anywhere you want to be still, but try to get that extra credit. 38% already online. Let's try to extend it.
Yeah, trying to extend it. And how many up tilt KOs have we seen from Pelca this set?
Two or three?
Yeah, 2. That's not. I feel like that's not enough. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Like he hasn't thrown very many out, which is like kind of a good thing, but also like a bad thing.
Yeah.
In the same way, it's just like if he can find more of those, he's going to be in a very good spot right now. But he's looking in a prime position to take this game number 3.
Yeah, I have to agree right now. If you're trying to take the trades with the grenades, you're putting Luxa in a worse position by getting that damage on. As we see another situation, another up tilt, catching the ether recovery back to the platform.
All right, so I got the game plan for Pelca.
Yep.
Step number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Get your opponent to kill percent.
Yes.
Step number 2.
Okay, so be more specific. What kill percent? Like 110?
You ruined it.
No, shut up. Just give me.
The step number 2 is hit up tilt button.
funny up,
yes.
funny up A.
So that's. Obviously, there's more complexity to this game plan, like how you get your percents and like where you get your openings. But it seems like a very good job. And again, going to Smashville, again, one of traditionally Snake's best stages. But we saw earlier that Lux is really good on this stage in this matchup. Getting 3 up tilts in a row into a back air, that was wild.
Yeah, and we are going to be playing on Lux's counter pick. So I am a little bit curious. I didn't use the stage selector, so we couldn't see the bands, but Pelca opting to leave Smashville open, knowing that it's a good stage for Luxa, but also recognizing, I'm fine going back here.
Yeah, I feel like most stages in this matchup are pretty even, and I just feel like both characters just picking based on comfortability. I feel like Snake very, very comfortable on this matchup, so Pelca is just, Lux is very comfortable. He won the set here. He won the game here, so it makes sense.
Yep, absolutely. And now we're still only on the first stock. The damage is still in favor of Pelca, so I have to give him a little bit more credit. He's able to survive. I don't know if Luxa saw the KO, or not the KO, the C4 at the bottom. So that's going to be a big mishap. Pelca taking the early advantage.
Pelca's really starting to heat up, really starting to find his KOs. I feel like it was the first stock of this entire set that led to 200%, and every stock subsequently has been finding earlier and earlier KOs and, like higher value KOs, especially with those up tilts and those C4s. So Pelca's definitely getting into his groove right now, almost lapping Luxa in percent right now.
Oh, and it's close.
Yeah, it's close. Oh. Another C4. That's 2 C4s in a row. And Pelca showing the strengths of this character on this stage. He wasn't able to do it in the first game on this stage in game number 2, but now showing, okay, I need to threaten more with those C4s on the platforms on the stage. That is what makes this stage so good for Snake, and is already punishing Luxa for bringing him back here.
I'm curious if the mental stack is starting to affect Luxa. And when you play Snake for such a long time, it's hard to focus a little bit more. Pelca, even being down in the set, is starting to take the advantage. 83% already online. Only one stock left for Luxa in this game number 4, while still only at 35% and counting.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking to Luxa earlier. Like I said, he was talking about how busy of a week that he had. You know, he's been entering brackets almost every weekend, it feels like. So, you know, maybe a little bit of burnout showing up here. Pelca, a player who is so used to those types of brackets, but not used to an up smash in neutral like that, for sure.
Well, that's because Pelca was trying to condition Luxa with that jab, trying to catch a roll or something, maybe a spot dodge. Right now, that's an opening that Luxa is definitely going to be taking. You're still down 160%. I imagine that at this point, up tilt is a kill option, trying to get back to the stage. No, it's just low enough, and we're seeing our first game 5 of our block.
Yes, we're seeing a game 5 situation here, and it looked like Pelca was so close to winning a game in games number 1 and 2, and now looking like he could potentially get a reverse 3-0 against Luxa. Right here on the replay, it looked like whatever sent Luxa off stage was at such a bad angle. Without a jump, he just could not recover because he couldn't get the side B. So great stuff from Pelca to force that situation, and we're hovering over Smashville again. This has been the narrative between these two players. A traditionally good stage for both characters, but very volatile. We've seen that today. One game went to Luxa, one game went to Pelca, both able to show the strengths of their character on that stage in those games, but if you're not able to do that, it could go in your opponent's favor.
Yep, this is the deciding match to see who's going to be moving on into the top 6. Like you mentioned, one game apiece just on the stage alone, so let's see how it's going to go. It's extremely volatile. Whoever takes the first blood, I honestly think will be able to win the set.
Yeah, I mean, that could be a decider, you know, but I wouldn't want to count out anyone just off of one stock, just because every stock has been fought so hard by both players in this game. Juggle situation here from Luxa, he's been so good in those so far this set, but Pelca been getting better at landing so far. Since game number 2, at least.
Oh, absolutely. Right now, both players are at the same stocks, but a completely different percentage. 84% is not a lot, especially to get a KO right now. Wait, never mind. I lied. 84% is the perfect amount to get a KO with a grenade into the up air.
Only when you're Pelca. Only Pelca can find those stocks at those percents. Amazing job. Is he able to get the down air? Not gotten a single down air so far. Wow, what a call out from Luxa with the up B. This is going to be an intense game number 5.
And the reason you do that is because if Pelca's trying to go for the grenade, you have the armor on the ether to just hit Pelca out of the air and come down and get the KO.
Ooh, the forward air conversion there from Pelca. There were 2 amazing conversions there. Luxa got a 3-hit combo, and then Pelca got a 2-hit combo. Both of these players are just going back and forth in this game number 5.
The scrappiest game we've seen all set right now. Luxa and Pelca are trying to find the openings. Luxa with the early advantage, and a nair at lower percent than I thought it would be able to kill off of an up air, and it does. Pelca now down. Tournament stock. Luxa could be moving on in top 6.
I cannot believe he found that last hit nair to combo into up air in game number 5 to get a stock lead here and potentially move on in the bracket. But Pelca is not stopping right now, setting up his grenades underneath the platform, making it very hard for Luxa to approach.
Yep, it's going to be tough. You cannot take these trades on the stock. If you want to take the trades, you have to get Luxa on last stock to make it more favorable for you. Trying to get the up tilt. That's the first time it's missed off the ether on the platform. And now Luxa is trying to end this game.
But Luxa spaced it so far back that I don't think he could have gotten the up tilt there. So that was an amazing job from Luxa to adapt to that situation. But still trying to find this stock. Is he going to end it right here? This could be it. Ooh, can't be it. But yeah, Pelca got to find it soon. 146% on this Ike. He is such a big boy, and he's living like it.
Being able to recover with the quick draw, getting back to the other side of the stage is such a great tool. It's a good momentum to get you your open space to just come back. Let's see what happens. The mortar coming down, using the invulnerability on the roll, and that is going to be the stock off of that attack. And let's see. Game 5, last stock, 72% already on Pelca. You don't want to do any trades right now.
I'm interested to see how Pelca racks up the percent, and grenade into back air is a good start. Let's see if he can get a bigger confirm. We've seen Pelca get even better combos than that. In this game, oh my god, Pelca playing so nervous in the corner right there, forcing out an air dodge. 83% got caught with the C4. So many defensive options being used right now. Is Pelca going to convert this into a stock? Into the set?
Let's see what happens. The back air is going to be covering another Ether. Trying to get an up tilt. It's not going to work out again. An up air is going to be coming through. Not going to be able to get the kill yet. 108. Cypher going up high as possible. And another up air is going to be taking it. And Luxa loses the controller. And it looks like Pelca is going to be winning and moving on to top 6.
No, Luxa is going to be winning.
Oh, I'm dumb as shit.
Oh my god, what a game ender right there. Oh, controversy.
What?
Dun, dun, dun. I don't know. They're talking about
Wait, hold on. I might have to go over there.
Because it was I don't know.
Who? No, so Luxa disconnect. Oh,
Luxa disconnected,
wait.
Did it matter? Okay, Gerd going into TO mode. Just so you guys know, that was an insane set, and there are more sets to go. Can somebody put the camera on me, please? So yeah, Gerd going to go do that.
So I thought there might have been a ruling thing with like pausing, but I can almost tell you for certain because there was a kill screen, it was an inevitable KO, so
Okay.
the pausing wouldn't have mattered.
Okay.
So
cool.
yeah.